Mazzy's mix number 16. Today we're talking about the big shift and some new records. Some of the books, the Beatle books, are going into another room. This is going to be all records, expanding the main section. There's going to be a separate soul section, which I'm dubbing the Coleman Soul section, something like that. And it'll eventually have the big set of wonderful soul records that I acquired from Coleman's collection, and I'll incorporate my soul records in that. So soul will finally get its due and get a separate genre section, and I'll thin everything out, and this will be totally dedicated to vinyl. No, not new glasses, just old glasses, temporary, while my new glasses arrive, since I had to get an updated eye check. I knew someone was going to ask that anyway, so here we go. So here we are, the status of the collection. The big shift is more or less complete for now. We go through Z here, through ZZ Top, Zombie, ZZ Top, Zevon, all the ZZs. Everything's loose there. The jazz has expanded here, more jazz room. And the Coleman collection has started there, the Coleman Soul collection. But I'm going to incorporate my soul, so it's not really put together yet. But plenty of room to expand for now. At the bottom are the world music selection of records. And so that's the status of the library for the moment. First, I'm going to show you something very special from you jazz freaks and you audiophiliacs, audiophile fans. Take a look at this. Bill Evans, 45 RPM, the entire Riverside recording box set sealed. Oh my God, look at this. Incredible records. This is going for a shitload of money now, and I was able to trade it for a Beatle box from Coffee Dave, actually, who had this for the last 10 years, from 2010, I believe. I think they've done 2 pressings of that. I am so excited about this set. I haven't opened it yet. And Bill Evans, probably my favorite jazz piano player. Those of you who aren't into jazz know Kind of Blue is Model piano playing. Miles Davis says to him after Bill Evans says, "Can I get a songwriting credit on that?" Says, "Yeah. Take this," and gives him a $20 bill. Thanks, Miles. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, the little featurette, again, I want to talk about Scout Niblet. Scout Niblet. Scout Niblet. Scout Niblet. Scout Niblet's not for everyone. I've showed her on my channel before, but it's been a while. I have a lot of new subscribers that don't know about Scout Niblet. British woman, I think she lives in Portland now. I think she's doing astrology, so you can get your charts done by Scout Niblet. The archivist turned me on a Scout Niblet in about 2015, 2016. I saw her several times in San Francisco. One of my first shows I ever saw with the archivist. was Scout Niblet on Mission Street. She's folky, indie, plays drums, bass. I remember my buddy Larry, every time I put her records on in our office, and Larry was a drummer, he would hate these records because she was offbeat, out of it. But there's something about her that's so magical, so beautiful, so intense. She's done some things with Bobby Prince Billy Prince Bobby. You know, I'm talking about folky, country, indie, alt country singer. They've done some things together, but there's a whole astrology thing. Scout Niblet, love Scout Niblet. Another one of her records. God, look at this. How beautiful is this? Again, intimate, spiritual, maybe not so spiritual, but just really, really minimal. She'd wear these wigs. She'd play drums. She'd do cheerleader chants. Oh, God. Incredible stuff. I am. Scout Niblet. Don't you just love a woman with a blowtorch? Come on. Scout Niblet. I can't even describe her music, but I'll put a link below to a thing I did with some music of hers. Very favorite of mine. Her records are very hard to come by right now on vinyl. You can get the CDs, but the vinyl is very difficult. So Scout Niblet, that's my little mini featurette in this Mazzy's mix. What else do you want to see or hear? Now I want to talk about another artist who I have a bunch of his records, and I don't see a lot of talk about him. So we're going to talk about Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal, there was a super group that Taj Mahal and Ry Cooder were putting together. Rising Suns, I believe. And they each were going to name themselves after like the seven wonders of the world. And Taj Mahal took over the Taj Mahal thing. I think this is his debut, right? Columbia Records, produced by David Rubinson, who worked with Moby Grape and had a studio. In fact, David Rubinson in San Francisco bought the Columbia Studios on Folsom Street in San Francisco and renamed it the Automat, and worked with Santana and so many other records, mostly who were on Columbia at the time. He also had a huge jukebox collection on Folsom Street that he housed for many years, and incredible producer. Google David Rubinson. But this was the first album, and on this album is Jesse Davis lead guitar, Ryland P. Cooper, obviously Ry Cooper rhythm guitar. Rhythm guitar for Ry? Really? Interesting. Taj Mahal harp and singer and guitar player, and beautiful country blues soul music. Highly recommended, a very favorite of mine, Taj Mahal. I'm just showing three of these records. This is the first Taj Mahal record I got, mainly because of a song, She Caught the Katy, Left Me a Mule to Ride. And it is the opening track on side 2. Great song. Opens up with Good Morning, Miss Brown, Karina, traditional song. I Ain't Gonna Let Nobody Steal My Jelly Roll, A Cuckoo, A Lot of Love, and Taj Mahal's on here, again playing guitar, steel body guitar, vocals, Jesse Davis again playing guitar, Gary Gilmore on bass, Chuck Blackwell on drums, Al Cooper piano, and Earl Palmer on drums. And again, this was produced by David Rubinson. I would say if you have to start at one album, start with this. This is the Natural Blues Taj Mahal. A fantastic record, an organic record, a soulful record, and really a beautiful record. But another record I'm going to end with on this little segment here, because there's so many Taj Mahal records. He got into sort of Caribbean music and reggae, and just a lot of great stuff. But Taj Mahal Giant Step, double record set, almost like two records slammed together. And he does an amazing version of Take a Giant Step, which is really great. Song that the Monkees recorded, obviously. But there's so much blues on here and soul and folk music. Incredible double album. I remember buying this record when I was maybe 14 years old, 15 years old. And I bought it mainly because I'd gotten the other album, Natural Blues, and this was only $1 more. Columbia was putting this series of double records out. One record also in '68 was Chicago Transit Authority. Double records for $1 more. And this was one of them. Taj Mahal Giant Step. Incredible record. Highly recommended. The Great Taj Mahal. Jesse Ed Davis, Chuck Blackwell, and Gary Gilmore. Love this stuff. Taj Mahal. Check it out. You need Taj Mahal in your collection. Otherwise, you don't have a collection. Okay, I'm going to end up now with, I had a visitor, and this was Cheap and Cheerful, record collector from Maine. And we had brunch. We went through the Coleman collection, a little digging. So I'm going to end up this video with him. And it's just we're a little like easygoing kumbaya night here. Just slowly focused. And let's take it. And that'll be the end of this one. Kind of a short one. So Jonathan, Cheap and Cheerful Records. We're getting Mexican food at Fonda Katrina. And maybe we'll show you some records later.
Yeah.
Fonda Katrina. Fonda Katrina.
Hey guys.
All the way from Maine. Maine.
The other Portland.
So Jonathan's digging the Coleman collection here in Seattle from Maine.
Hi guys.
Portland, Maine. No, not
Portland, Maine.
Portland,
Yeah.
Maine.
That's
Portland, Maine.
us.
Home of bull moose and all these other things.
Yeah.
So what are we looking for?
I got them into
some
Raikuda. I got all this stuff. Arthur Conley, Sweet Soul Music. The Commodores. Sound of John Cash. So I'm digging in and seeing if I can find that hidden gem that
Why go to record stores when you
Why-
can come
exactly.
to Seattle in Mazzy's
I
garage?
can go to Mazzy's garage. Exactly.
Oh, Jay and the Americans.
Jan and Dean. Mick Jagger. Anyway, I'm loving being in the Pacific Northwest. And
No more James.
I don't have any Elmore.
Bottleneck guitar, slide
I'm
guitar.
gonna have to put that out there. That's gonna have to come home with me. Square Dance Joan, I can do without that.
Tall Elton John. Okay.
Da.
You have a good time.
I am having a good time. I'm already hitting gold. Betty Smith McFarlane, Katie Lang,
Katie Lang.
Brenda Lee, Jerry Lewis, Lulu.
To Sir with Love.
Yeah. One of my favorites.
That's a good record.
Oh, I got it. I love it.
Yeah, you got a promo copy.
Love David Lindley. I gotta get stuff that I'm really been looking for, you know? Not just Lottie Lania.
Who's Lottie Lenya?
She was originally in the original production, the German production of Three Penny Opera.
Mac the Knife.
Directed-
Kurt
directed
Weill
by
and
Kurt
Bertolt
Weill
Brecht.
and Bertolt Brecht.
Wow.
She was in the original production in Germany, and her name ends up in the song Mac the Knife because she was so iconic.
Wow.
And she came to America, and when I was in high school, our high school was having a fundraiser, and she donated some items, and I had to go to her house to pick up the items. And that was right after she was in the James Bond movie, From Russia with Love or Dr. No, where she played the one with the boots with the stilettos.
That was her?
That was Lottie Lania.
Oh
So
God.
she
No
was-
wonder.
So she was starting to become famous.
Coleman is a real James Bond. He had every single version of different.
Right. So I don't know if
James
that was
Bond soundtrack.
Dr. No or To Serve with Love. I
That
think it
was
To Serve
that was
with Love.
Dr. No, but that's Dr. No.
Dr. No?
Yeah.
So she played the woman who had the boots with
Wow.
them, and I got to meet her. We went to her house.
That's a cool
to
story.
pick up some stuff,
I had no idea.
and she was little. I mean, she was like 4 foot.
Yeah.
9 or
She had
something.
red hair in that. Yeah. Yeah.
But this was in 1965 or something, 66.
Since we got it together, and the whole room is different now, so it's records 360. Well, 3 out of 4 sides is records. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. Subscribe, all the good stuff.